everyone! As we come into the final stretch of 2023, it's natural to be looking ahead and wanting to put plans in place to work towards new goals in the new year. So I wanted to show you how you can quickly set up some systems for things like habit tracking and journaling, as well as point you towards some of the other flows that you can add into your Protolyst workspace to help you get set up for an organized 2024. And so tracking is an excellent way to make sure that you're sticking with new habits, because building those habits is tough in the initial phases and it can often feel like you're not making progress. So having that visual overview of when you have completed your habits can be really good for building motivation to stick with them. And so here I've made two trackers, one for workouts, one for reading. They're exactly the same. I haven't started populating them yet, but I may well do before we get into 2024. But they're very easy to make. You just add a table into your workspace and then make use of checkbox properties for each day of the week. And then as you go through each day, logging into your Protolyst workspace, you can tick off as and when you complete that habit. And then for all of the habits that I'm wanting to track, I've added them all into one dedicated trackers page so that I can very easily get to them. So this is a text editor page that I've set up with each of my trackers as a section of that page. And I can also access them through the drop down in the sidebar here. And for a daily journal, I'm a fan of using tables again. So I've set this up and then gone in and changed all the properties. So this date property is a date created, so it'll automatically add in the day's date for your journal entry. And then I've added in 3 prompts for me to kick off each day. So these are all text properties. You can change this to whatever you like. And the reason I do journals in tables is because we have vertical view, so you can view it like a page in a diary. So if I swap to that view, using that eye icon, so all of those columns are now displaying like a page of a diary. And as you add in new ones, they'll stack on top of each other, and it's very easy to jump in and start typing and filling out your diary. And it's really easy to grow and extend this, because if you want to write more than just those prompts, you can open up a page, set it up as a text editor, and just type in your journal entry for that day and it will be saved. So if I jump back into the journal table, again, the reason I like using tables is that you can swap back to the table view, so you have them all as rows rather than diary pages, and then you'd be able to look down a column and see how things had changed over a given time period. And I like this as it gives me the option to really reflect on how my interests and what I'm noticing has changed over time. So that's 2 easy to set up workflows to get you started. And there's a lot more that you can do in your Protolyst workspace. If you wanted to, you could also add in your own personal CRM, keep track of all the notes that you're taking in meetings and all of the contacts and people that you're interacting with, collating that info together so that it's easy to access and brush up on a previous meeting ahead of the next call. You can also use Protolyst for life organization as a whole, following methods like the Para method, where you set up dedicated projects area, areas area, resources area, and an archive area to organize all of the information for your life. And if you're working on particular projects, you can use Protolyst to collect together a load of sources of information and gather the relevant bits of info inside those sources and collate them together to help you with preparing articles or writing literature reviews. And in addition to collecting information from things like papers and uploaded PDFs, you can also type your own notes on Protolyst. And if you're collecting information over a longer time period, you might want to take a look at these workflows, which specifically talk about bringing information together from different places, categorizing it so that you'll be able to pull together older knowledge with your newer knowledge. And if you're adding a lot of info into your Protolyst workspace, you might want to take elements from all of these different workflows and pull them together into your own personalized dashboard. And as you look ahead and prepare for the new year that's coming, it's also a time for reflection. And over the last year on Protolyst, together we've captured more than 80,000 atoms, added more than 120,000 pages into your workspaces, and you've used Protolyst to help with the preparation of over 15,000 documents. That's a huge amount of work going on in Protolyst workspaces. So I and the rest of the team would like to send a heartfelt thank you for choosing Protolyst. We're so grateful to you for using and helping us to shape the direction of this tool and productivity platform. And we're super excited that we get to continue doing this in the new year. We've got lots of developments planned and we're looking forward to having you use them all. So thank you again, and wishing you all a very happy holiday season.